another reason why seemingly hidden risk factor is probably the most common root cause I see driving both inflammation and cholesterol in people who otherwise look healthy on paper, and that is insulin resistance. And in simplest terms, insulin resistance happens when your body has trouble handling sugars in the blood. So it shows up as fatty liver and high blood pressure and prediabetes, and eventually that progresses to type 2 diabetes, and it shows up in things like PCOS or high triglycerides. And we already talked about how if you have insulin resistance, ApoB then becomes a much better predictor of heart disease than LDL. But insulin resistance on its own is also an independent risk factor for heart disease, and it may actually be a bigger driver of heart disease than cholesterol. So in the Quebec cardiovascular study, people with high insulin levels, which is what we see in insulin resistance, had more than 5 times the risk of heart disease. And that was a much bigger risk than having high LDL or high ApoB. And here's the important part. Even men who had normal cholesterol but high insulin levels still had a higher risk of developing heart problems. And this is what makes it so easy to miss. You can have significant insulin resistance.
This guy has 1.27 million followers, subscribers in one YouTube channel and 1.72 million subscribers in another channel. Like, what is even going on at this point? Bro, is bro able to juggle between those two? Okay, let's continue with our work. Okay, this is done. So we are gonna wait. Why did the brightness increase, bro? You shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Okay,
और मेरे भाई क्या हालचाल, कैसी हो मेरी बहन, कितना काम करो, पहले नीचे कमेंट सेक्शन.
Man, that's really true. But okay, this one's done. Let's continue to throwing circles. Circles is good for health. What? Why? Okay, no undo. This is going good. No, it's not going good. I need to focus. Wait, let me do something. What am I supposed to do? Wait a minute. Wait, why does it sound like... hello? Wait, is it me? I think it's me. Yeah, it was definitely me. Hello? Okay, where is it? Where are you? And the fuck with this thingy over here? There's something big underneath the universe. Wait, what even is this? Huh? And the other creepy mysteries of the universe. Interesting. Eldritch horror, mi favorita. Yes. Nice warm up over here.
The dark future of Warhammer 40k is no stranger to creepy, unsolved mysteries. And in this series, we're peeling back the layers of secrecy to learn the truth behind each and every one of them. In this video, we're going to be talking about a terrifying and obscure alternate dimension that is the physical universe's equivalent of the deep warp and was discovered by the Necrons. This so-called basement of the universe is believed to be the birthplace of the star gods and eldritch entities beyond human comprehension. We're going to be talking about a mysterious fleet within the Indomitus Crusade that nobody seems to know anything about. Not its purpose, who it was sent to fight, or why all records of its existence have been meticulously purged. The only evidence it leaves behind is a string of mass disappearances and the corpses of any who ask too many questions. We're also going to be talking about the language of creation, words of power, and one of 40K's most mysterious villains' quest to learn the true name of the God Emperor, in turn gaining control over the Imperium, mankind, and all of reality. We're going to be talking about all that and a whole lot more in this one, but before we dive headfirst into the Grimdark, a quick shout out to this video's sponsor. It's been proven time and again that the best way to learn something is to actually have fun while you're doing it. After all, if you're not enjoying the process, how can you expect to stick with it long enough to reach your goals? Well, that's where today's sponsor, boot.dev, comes in, as they've made learning back-end web development and the Python and Go programming languages just as fun as gaming. Boot.dev is an online self-paced system that teaches you how to code without forcing you to write a bunch of code that you may not understand right off the bat. They turn the entire thing into a role-playing game where you complete lessons, earn XP, and build real projects. It's got all the features you'd expect from an RPG, like leveling up, an achievement system, leaderboards, and even bi-monthly boss fights, where the community rallies together and gains bonus XP for each lesson completed during the event.
Oh, that was tiring, but let's continue.
You'll unlock pages in your spellbook, which is an unlockable cheat sheet of links and notes that you can review at any time. And if you ever get stuck, the answer student read code Westhammer to boot.universe. If you've been following my creepy mystery series for a while, then you may remember us talking about the deep warp theory, wherein the warp is believed to be much like the ocean. The deeper you go, the darker, stranger, and more dangerous it becomes. Proponents of the deep warp theory believe that within the area we would refer to as the deep warp dwell entities beyond even the gods' own understanding. Lovecraftian formless horrors that feed upon the corpses of dead deities that end up floating down into their depths, in a similar manner to how the carcasses of whales support entire ecosystems in the depths of our own oceans. Well, what if the concept of a deep warp is not as exclusive to the immaterium as one would logically assume? If reality and unreality are inherently linked together, and the warp is a reflection of the physical universe, then one could also assume that space and time, so too, have a deeper, unseen realm, the basement of the universe, as some have taken to calling it. And what if I was to tell you that not only does such a terrifying place actually exist, unlike the deep warp, which at the moment is just a theory, we have first-hand accounts from individuals who have actually gone to the basement and returned alive. Credit to the user Observance, who gathered the relevant excerpts and shared his findings in the 40K lore subreddit. Now, in the second twice-dead king novel, Reign, the main character Ultax, who is a Necron Pharaoh of a smaller dynasty, is on the run from an Imperial crusading fleet. Now, personally speaking, I found this book to be amazing, and if you're a Necron fan, you should definitely check it out. So this is in no way an insult to the book, but pretty much the entire second book is one big long chase scene. At one point, Ultax and the other Necrons aboard his ship attempt to give the Imperial vessels the slip, utilizing a piece of Necron technology called the Ghost Wind. Now, if you play the tabletop game, you may be familiar with the Necron relic, the Veil of Darkness, that is a selectable option and allows your units to teleport around. You may also be familiar with the upgraded version known as the Ghostwalk Mantle used by Oberon. The Ghost Wind is using the same technology, but scaled up so it can affect an entire Necron fleet. This is what the Cryptech Mentep had to say about it.
You will know, of course, that we have long been able to confound lesser species by operating in layers of reality below the observable, by use of the dimensional entrances. Well, my fellows and I established, after much labor, access to layers of meta-reality below even those, and we found the bottom. A place where concepts entirely separate in higher realms boil down to a universal abstract, which was at once both everything and nothing. So the fleet that uses it will drop into another reality and move parallel to this one? Like the Unclean do with the Imperium?
You may also be familiar with the upgraded version known as the Ghostwalk Mantle used by Oberon. The Ghost Wind is using the same technology, but scaled up so it can affect an entire Necron fleet. This is what the Cryptech Mentep had to say about it.
You will know, of course, that we have long been able to confound lesser species by operating in layers of reality below the observable by use of the dimensional entrances. Well, my fellows and I established, after much labor, access to layers of meta-reality below even those, and we found the bottom. A place where concepts entirely separate in higher realms boil down to a universal abstract, which was at once both everything and nothing. So the fleet that uses it will drop into another reality and move parallel to this one? Like the unclean do with the Empyrean?
Mintap reacted as if Oltex had deposited some weak dead vermin creature in front of him.
Categorically no. That loathsome magic remains blessedly out of reach of our kind, and one of the few true boons our nature offers us. No, the ghost wind drops a vessel or vessels to a place where reality itself is an impossible concept.
After the device is utilized and the Necrons slip away, they find themselves in a realm of perverse nothingness, one that they subsequently refer to by the same name as the device they used to get here, the Ghost Wind. Now, that's creepy and spooky enough that just like how the physical universe has a creepy, terrible addict with the warp, so too does it have an equally terrible and alien basement. But the even creepier part was that it wasn't just empty nothingness. It emanated an impossible feeling of intelligence, so palpable it caused even a group of Necrons to feel fear, something that they have not been capable of ever since biotransference. Oltex could see it, in the way the groups of shipless nobles clustered fractionally closer together across the bridge. Fear. Or, if not fear, at least a discomfort which tessellated very closely with the shape of fear. It was subtle, of course. It might not even have been tangible to one who had not been adjacent to fear so often as Oltex had. He suspected the nobles themselves even did not realize what they felt, but he could see it. It was there, elemental and atavistic, a dreadful, immense sense of hunger to the dark, which he had only encountered once before. It had been on the day of biotransference, as the Catan themselves had drifted vast and tattered through the ash plumes of the immolated Necron tier. The evocatory medium had taken Oltek's only memory of that day, but the echo of that hunger, that malevolence, could never be expunged. Later on in the story, when a fight breaks out and many of the Necrons end up getting killed, Oltex realizes that their core intelligence that normally escapes from their slain necrodermis bodies and transfers to their resurrection vaults to be placed in a new shell wasn't escaping as it normally did. Instead, it was immediately being siphoned away by the hungering intelligence within the Ghost Wind. These nobles, who had existed for millions of years, had vanished into twisting plasma, never to be seen again. Use of the Ghost Wind is something that is not widely done by the Necrons. Many of the cryptex that first discovered it and worked on the device used to access it were either killed or went insane. One of them even went so far as wiping his entire memory clean in order to get away from it. Now, when it comes to actual takeaways from this book about the Ghost Wind, we do learn that this is how the Flayed Ones are able to tunnel through reality and teleport to distant battlefields across the stars. It's also heavily implied that this is the birthplace and substance of the Catan. And it got me thinking, what if the Catan are not actually gods at all? At least not in terms of being the material universe's equivalent to the Chaos gods. What if they are simply a manifestation of something far larger and far darker, both figuratively and literally, that dwells within the Ghost Wind? It would at least explain why they cannot actually be destroyed. They're plugged too thoroughly into reality, and that's why the Necrons had to shatter them instead. What if a Catan is nothing more than a piece of or projection of that which lurks below? Much like how a demon is a projection of a larger consciousness within the warp. The OP of this Reddit post even postulates the terrifying idea that there could potentially be an infinite number of whole Catan just lurking below the surface within the universe's basement. Perhaps the entire thing may even just be one giant one. Now, I'll be honest, I'm still working through the pieces of this one myself, and the book leaves us with a lot of unanswered questions. Hopefully we'll get some kind of follow-up on the Ghost Wind in the future, but until that happens, what it actually is will remain one of 40K's creepiest mysteries. The redacted mission of Fleet Septimus. In the wake of Abaddon's 13th Black Crusade, we witnessed the destruction of the fortress world of Cadia and the opening of the Great Rift, a wound in reality that stretched across the galaxy and tore the Imperium in half. The side opposite of Terra is known as Imperium Nihilus, and every world over there is separated from the light of the Astronomicon and thus forced to fend for themselves. They have no hope of reinforcements from any of the systems around them, and they don't even really know if Terra still stands. The entire region was plunged into chaos, and for all intents and purposes, they're experiencing basically the same thing of all those who lived during the Age of Strife, right after the end of the Dark Age of technology. To fix this, the recently resurrected Primarch and now Imperial Regent Rabute Gilliman created and launched the Indomitus Crusade to take back Imperium Nihilus, mend the broken Imperium, and reinforce and resupply all of the worlds affected on both sides of the rift. The Crusade was broken up into 10 absolutely massive fleets, each larger than entire past Crusades. Each of these fleets was then divided into dozens of independent battle groups that would end up splitting off for specific campaign spheres. Those battle groups would then be divided even further into task forces, each with specific campaign objectives. Now, as you can imagine, such an overwhelming concentration of the Imperium's military might required an even more exhaustive data harvest in order to record, document, and catalog all of the logistical information pertaining to each of the fleets. A task that was and still is being conducted by the Officio Logisticarum. However, amidst the library of information that they've gathered, there seems to be a single suspicious omission. There was practically nothing recorded about the 7th Fleet, known as Fleet Septimus. Not its mission, not its muster point, its makeup, anyone assigned to any of its vessels, nor its overall purpose. This caused rumors and speculation to begin circulating amongst the crews of the vessels in the other fleets, each tale more fearful and superstitious than the last. It was said that if Fleet Command had any answers or information, they weren't sharing. They remained frustratingly silent. But hey, at the end of the day, many of the higher-ups within the other fleets viewed these as just rumors after all. Tall tales that voidsmen make up and pass around. It was an ancient human behavior that unconsciously gave men a sense of control over things they did not understand. So long as they kept in line, the rumors were ultimately viewed as harmless. That was until the disappearances started. Seemingly every arm of the Imperial military had a host of personnel vanish into thin air, from high-ranking individuals to seemingly unimportant grunts. Some even had entire regiments or supply shipments of weapons, ammo, and vehicles disappear without a trace. The only clue to what happened to them was a strange sigil featuring the Imperial Aquila and a skull bearing the Roman numeral for 7 ingrained in its forehead. This, of course, was the sigil of Fleet Septimus, left behind in the victim's last known locations. A first-hand account from the lexographer 3rd Class Yonam Jail stated that the seal seemed to be stamped with a strange sort of ink, black as the void and cold to the touch. It made you frightened just to look at it, not only because of the authority it conveyed, but some sort of menace that you didn't dare deny. The only other clue to Fleet Septimus's purpose that we've been given so far is an in-universe unfinished letter that was penned by Lord Commissar Lawrence Chinkin of Fleet Secundus and addressed to General Gensist. And the letter itself was recovered from the scene of the Lord Commissar's murder and was stained in his blood. The contents of the letter seemed to indicate that the Lord Commissar had been growing increasingly frustrated with the secrecy, scapegoating, and seeming cover-ups of everything involving the 7th. When the disappearances first started happening, he had been instructed by the general to just let it go. But eventually, this became too much, and when the Lord Commissar pressed the matter again, the general ceased all communication. Frustrated, the Lord Commissar had begun a purge of elements he deemed harmful towards Fleet Secundus's organizational hierarchy. He states that it was bad enough when one of his captains vanished and all that was left behind was the seal of the 7th and a piece of parchment pinned to the captain's door stating that she had been reassigned. The 2nd had had one of its most decorated heroes stolen from them with no explanation, no justification, and no indication of whose authority this was done under. Further, although this was the first disappearance, it certainly would not be the last. Over time, it would happen again and again. The only evidence left behind was more of those sigils. It was well documented that Fleet Secundus had one of the hardest roads ahead of any of the Crusade's fleet, and yet here, with no explanation, they were being systematically stripped of their resources. What trial could Septimus be facing that was so much more important? The bigger issue at hand for him was the massive impact these disappearances were having on the morale of his troops. If Secundus's mission had seemed hopeless at first, now the men had direct evidence of the absolute best of them quietly being ferried away to a less hopeless mission. Mercy and understanding rarely shared the same trench, so the Lord Commissar had been forced to enact a series of executions to quell the growing dissension, deaths he ultimately blamed Septimus for.
And now I am to stand by yet again, 2 days before we at last depart. Am I to turn my cheek upon discovering that our own 1st and 2nd companies have been rerouted in transit and will no longer be rejoining the ranks? Am I not to question their whereabouts, their mission, the authority that has ratified the removal of this regiment's most veteran warriors? No, General. Fleet Septimus can keep their onyx servo skulls and the mysterious seal of secrecy, for I will have no part of it. This is Fleet Secundus, not Septimus, and if they believe they can intimidate Lord Commissar Chenkin into silence, then they are grieving.
The letter went unfinished, the Commissar seemingly having been killed mid-sentence. What mission could Fleet Septimus be on that warranted such secrecy, let alone the execution of a Lord Commissar, and potentially many more high-ranking individuals that pushed too far? Where could they have gone? Who were they sent against, and when will they return? There's still a lot we don't know, but considering just how big and important the Indomitus Crusade is to the overall narrative of 40K right now, I think it's only a matter of time before Septimus ends up showing up in a Black Library novel, and we get some much-needed insight into their purpose. Until then, however, the 7th will remain one of 40K's creepiest mysteries. Annuncia and the power of the Emperor's true name. Throughout 40K's history, the Emperor of Mankind has always been referred to by his title or some variation of it. The God Emperor, the Master of Mankind, the All-Father, the Omnissiah, or, to filthy heretics, the Corpse Emperor or the Anathema. Interestingly, his true name has never actually been used. Now, it's true that we know his birth name was Neoth, a fact dating back to some of 40K's oldest lore that was again confirmed by Erda in the Siege of Terra novels, but that isn't his true name. If anything, it's nothing but a single piece of it, in the way that a single grain of sand is part of a vast desert. The truth is that no one living or dead has ever heard the Emperor's true name spoken aloud, for if an individual was to do such a great and terrible thing, it could give them the power to unravel reality itself and plunge all of existence into chaos. But as it turns out, there is somebody who is attempting to do just that, a mysterious entity known only as the King in Yellow, an entity that serves as the primary antagonist and background mastermind in the Dan Abinant Inquisitor series. But if his name isn't Neoth or Space King or Jimmy Space, then what is it? And why would knowing it give anyone power? What is the King in Yellow actually planning to do if he ever manages to figure it out? Further, if all it takes is knowing somebody's name to gain power over them, then why isn't this something that's happening all of the time across the galaxy, as most people don't really keep their names hidden? Well, in order to get to the bottom of this particular mystery, we need to understand what a true name actually is and why it is important. To do this, we have to clear up a few misconceptions. Now, the lore tells us that names have power, and if you can learn a creature's true name, you can in turn gain power over it. For the most part, the vast majority of the lore available to us is only ever really dealing with this in the context of demons and other warp entities, though, as we're going to get into, it may not be so limited after all. On the contrary, it may also apply to anything that has a soul. When it comes to demons, if you ever hear their names spoken in the source material, this isn't their true name. They instead go by a bunch of different titles or dozens, if not hundreds, of false names in order to keep their true names safe. Whether it's in concern to demons, humans, or aliens, most people wrongfully assume that a true name is nothing more than a creature's birth name, or at least the very first name they ever went by. However, it's a lot more complicated than that. It's not like a Nurgle demon that calls itself Bleedus Rotfart is actually secretly named James, and he just really hopes nobody ever finds that out. A true name isn't even really a name at all, at least not in the way we understand it. In metaphysical terms, a true name is a creature's entire existence. It is quite literally everything about them, their entire essence in its most distilled form. You can think of it like this. It's every name, nickname, and title that that entity has ever gone by. It's every moment of their life. every victory and every defeat. It is every thought or idea it has ever had, every belief it has ever held, every fear, hope, and aspiration it has ever felt. It is their home address, their phone number, their social security number. It's the entire footprint their existence has left upon space and time. I could keep going listing examples for an hour, but I think you get the picture. Needless to say, even for just your run-of-the-mill lesser demon, such a name would take dozens of books to write out. For greater demons, probably libraries that...
Oh my gosh. It's my favorite Marathi ji. Let's go. Welcome, welcome. How have you been? Hope everything's been going well. Hello, hello. Today, what was the taste of your pav bhaji? Was it good? Was it bad? How was it? All of the shoulder blades. Wait, how did it determine the side of it though? And the waist, okay. Half the head size. Shoulder blade is at the back. Yep. Where are the joints for the arms? Drawing the arms is easy, the elbows are aligned with the rib cage. Make sure to draw this up with extension. Knees. Get the leg bones are straight. Okay. ठीक है बिहारी भाई, ignore करो. Wait, am I not audible or something? Hello? Wait, let me check my own stream then. Hello. Hello. Wait, it is audible though. नहीं आवाज आ रही है. Oh, okay. नहीं आवाज आ रही है. Okay, let me see. Let me see what the problem is. Okay. Oh, wait, my volume was low. Like I'm deaf low. Oh, I think you should install new ears or something, or put on new eardrums rather than earphones, you know. I think that would be a good decision. Good. If you ignored what I said before, then I think it's a good thing, because I don't think you'd like whatever comments I passed on your favorite dish, you know. Oh man. Yes, I need to get those new iEars Pro Max with Mohole ki auntie ki chukali. Oh my gosh. Damn, so lucky. Imagine iEars Pro Maxed auntie kissed version. Let's go. That's actually insane. It's like getting your hands on like a physical copy of Savita Bhavi or something like that. Very privileged. I see how it is. The fuck, who can hit my fry, dal, rice, and aloo ki bhaji? No, no, no. There was no hate regarding it, bro. Why would anyone hate it, bro? It's like the best. Um, yeah, it's the best food ever. It's my favorite food out there. It's like it's something that I eat daily, although it's not really accurate. Instead of like making rice, dal, and aloo ki sabji separately, I put them all together and eat. That's how I eat because I have an electric stove which can hold only one utensil at a time because it has one heater on it. So, cooking rice one time, and after that I have to cook dal separately, and then I have to fry my aloo separately. Like, man, what a waste of time, man. I used to do before. It used to take me like an hour to make an entire dinner out of it. And then I was like, you know what? I must simply make khichdi. Just mix rice, dal, and aloo together and just eat it directly. That's what I've been doing after then. What the who reads side? Oh, I have no idea, man. Like, actually, I never read it my entire life. I have only heard people talk about it. Oh man. I think at this point, one shouldn't even read it. It's like 2026, bro. Why even bring up a discussion about it? It's only cringe people who bring up this kind of stuff. So yeah, acha matlab khichdi, yep. There was a time I had to eat that. There was a time. Wait, what do you eat then? What do you eat nowadays for your meals and all? For my meals, I just eat wait, what do I eat by meals? Yeah, for meals, I simply eat like anda bread. Yeah, 2 anda bread, and then I have one extra egg separately, like boiled anda, and then I finish it with banana, 2 pieces of bananas. Yes, that is my everyday meal now. I think I should be adding more sabji kind of variety because of nutrients and all, but man, being rich in this economy is a little difficult. That's why I say all the time ki kahi job dila de. Do you stay away from your home, RK? Yes, indeed. I mean, home in the sense like my parents, right? Like, yeah, I do stay away from them. So I can only cook for myself. That's how it is. Wait, how did they even draw that? Okay. Up till this length. Okay, 1.5 heads. Okay. It's like one head, 1.5 head. I think I made it too long. Yeah, something like this. Give me your Insta. I get those quick to make bhaji dishes. Like takes 30 to 40 minutes to make the main dish. Oh, yes, I stay. Yes, I stay with my parents. Damn. Lucky you then. I mean, luck. For me, it's like, it's not that I have to stay away from them. I can also it's like more an option for me also to like stay with them, but how do I explain it? You know, ghar ka mamla, ghar ka dikkat thingy. If you know, if you get what I'm saying. The reason that I stay away from my parents for now, that is, yeah, because of that, I am simply living by myself and make my own food. That's how it is. And by the way, you already know my Insta, right? Like, just send it to me in there in my DMs. That's it. I mean, I am appreciating that I am able to live with my parent, but what comes with it? And yes, I understand. Don't worry. Yeah. So, staying away from my parents is a decision I took of my own will, and yeah, I can also decide on myself that I can go back to them, but right now, at this moment, I am exploring some options around, like if I quit my job and then start looking for other things, or actually start pursuing the things I really want to do, how will it go out to be? All those plans, overthinking goals and things that I want to do later on. I am like working upon those things at the moment. So it's like if those things don't work out, then yeah, I may go back to my parents. But yeah, if things seems to change for good, then I can still go back, but not like I'll permanently live with them. It's more like I can like just visit them for some time. Yeah, I can have I can have more flexibility on the times I go to my parents. Like usually I go back every 6-7 months, but currently it's been I think more than 9 months. Yeah, it's like 9 months that I haven't gone back to where my parents live. So I should be going. I've been talking and checking. Currently, man, the plane ticket prices are like insane. So I'm not able to like book for one. You don't even look at those reels. Why don't you apply for huh? BSNL and Paper Mill India? Paper Mill India? It's like you are telling me to apply for East India Company or something like that. Or some study for some government jobs or something like that. All Sarkari. Yeah, there are vacancies for those jobs. All oh, Sarkari Naukri, those government jobs. Actually, yeah, government jobs. Yeah, lots of stuff happened regarding that. Me giving exams and exams for years after years just for the sake of government jobs. Like at this point, I think in one simple sentence, I'll definitely tell you that no sarkari jobs. Sarkari jobs are more maya at this point for me. I'm telling you, like, suggest me any other job, like a startup or something like that, but never a sarkari job, because, man, that's a kind of rat race which is like extremely devious in my opinion and not worth it. And also, it doesn't suit my way of life, I would say. You know, like people who go for sarkari naukri, it's like because what they want is like security, you know, pensions, stable income, all those kind of stuff, like typical middle class mindset kind of thingy, you know. They don't want to do, they have no goals in life, they have nothing to plan for their life. For them, it's like financial stability, ijjat, shadi, sex, and bacha kind of a thingy. That's what they pursue for. That's what they think that they should be living for. That's not my way of life, I would say. Bhai, now you're scaring me. Wait, what have I been scaring you for? But yeah, like in my opinion, I think I'm not built for that kind of lifestyle. Like I don't want to settle. I want to be on the move all the time. That's what I if like there's any kind of work that that has to do with such kind of dynamicity, then I think that would be a good job. Even if it's government job where a lot of similar thing happens, then I can consider it. Well, I mean, I do know one kind of government job where you gotta move every time, although I don't think you get to move on your own choice. People, especially those people of political power, can like move you here and there around all the time because you are too good for this world or something like that. So yeah, like nah, not those kind of jobs either. But yeah, that's like my view on government jobs. Like on the basis of everything that I've said, no, government job is a no for those very reasons. Okay, so what was I even? Okay, I drew this. Now I need to make that particular pose now. Wait, first of all, I need to master the basic frame. Okay. Oh, okay, so like this thingy over here is like very long. It's like more than a 1.25. Yeah, I guess that's the length. It goes halfway, a little above the halfway. Okay. Okay, a little above the halfway. That's the structure of the femur. I see.
The size of a planet and a chaos god? I don't even think there's enough ink and parchment in the entire galaxy to write that out. Now, thankfully for would-be sorcerers trying to utilize a true name, they don't have to read out the equivalent of the entire Song of Ice and Fire series every single time they try to summon a demon or give one a command. What ends up happening is that entire library worth of information about the entity is converted into the language of the warp, and thus condensed down into words of power. It's not a perfect analogy, and I don't really know anything about programming, but it's kind of like a programming language, wherein a bunch of ones and zeros, i.e. truths about the entity, come together to form actual letters. In the source material, we almost never get to hear a true name spoken aloud in its entirety. And most of the time, the authors choose to depict such an act with garbled sounds and alien consonants that human vocal cords were never meant to conjure. Other times, these unwords, as they're often called, are not written out at all. The author instead describes the sound of them as so unconscionable, the human mind can't process it. The individual can only feel its awesome and terrible effects. Here's a quick excerpt from the Ahriman series that I think gets the idea across. Even hearing a part of such a name break a mortal's sanity. Even the name Unspoken corroded the substance which held it. Written in a book, the paper would burn and turn to living, screaming flesh. Cast in metal, the metal would rust, melt, take form, and scuttle into shadows. Etched into a goblet, the glass would shatter, and the fragments become clouds of sharp edges thirsting for blood. To speak one such name, to use it to summon, bind, or dismiss a demon, was to do something both terrible and extraordinary. For obvious reasons, attempting to learn a demon's true name, i.e. attempting to discern words of power from the library of their existence, is a maddening and dangerous process. Unlocking even a single syllable of such a name is a feat in and of itself, as it contains a fragment of the true name's power. Most often, speaking such violations also does a considerable amount of damage to the wielder. Speaking these unwords is often described as vomiting them into existence. Physical effects can include lacerations and burns to the throat, boils and blisters within the mouth, and even the speaker's teeth being blown out by the force behind each syllable. And that's just the common side effects experienced by trained practitioners of the dark arts. If an untrained person tried to say a particularly powerful unword, at best, their head would simply burst apart. At worst, they would become ground zero for the metaphysical equivalent of a nuke going off. There's actually a sorcerer in the Ahriman series that has within his mind the true names of tons of different demons, some of them being particularly ancient and powerful greater demons. What he's had to do is basically break his mind apart into a bunch of different walled-off sections that he doesn't have access to, each one containing just a piece of a single name. That way, he doesn't accidentally use one or think about one unless he's ready to do so. Okay, so now that we know all about true names, how does this apply to the Emperor, and what is the King in Yellow actually trying to accomplish? As I mentioned before, even though the Emperor is called a god by humanity, and we often talk about him in terms of spiritual power, he technically has more in common with a regular person than a demon or a chaos god. Check out my video all about souls, gods, and the afterlife if you want a deep dive into that. But I'll give you the simple takeaways here. A demon or a chaos god only exist in the immaterium, whereas living creatures like humans and Xenos exist in both the physical and the immaterium. Demons only have a soul, but humans have a soul and a body, each connected to each other by a spiritual tether known as an anchor. And coincidentally, this is how it is for the Emperor. He has a living body, a soul, and an anchor just like any regular guardsman does. The major difference between them being just the size and power of the Emperor's soul. Now, as true names are said to be spoken in the language of the warp, i.e. the language of demons, traditionally speaking, they don't seem to apply to human beings nor the Emperor, as we share a common metaphysical structure with him. But what if this isn't actually the case? What if it's not that true names don't apply to entities of the physical universe? It's just that they're written and spoken in a completely different language. A language that is far older and more powerful than the language of demons. A language known as Enuncia. Now, full disclosure, when it comes to Enuncia in The King in Yellow, it's a pretty big topic that I've been wanting to cover for a long time, but that video is going to require a lot of research, so it'll come later. For right now, we're just going to stick to the basics. Enuncia is the first language, the oldest one in existence. Although it is believed to have been used by the Old Ones in their cultivating of the galaxy, it is unknown if they were its original creators. There's a non-zero chance it's even older than them. Although we call it a language, its primary use was not for communication. Enuncia was used as both a tool and a weapon, words of power that could mold and shape the fabric of reality. It is believed that all language is derived from Enuncia, the raw power and potency of its words being diluted over the eons by each subsequent deviation. In fact, in a somewhat on-the-nose reference, the in-universe equivalent of the Tower of Babel was created by a group known as the Cognitae, an organization obsessed with the study and collection of Enuncia. The tower was said to be covered in the stuff, and it would take a combined effort by the Emperor and Oliensis Pius, who at the time was acting as his war master, to stop the Cognitae and bring about the tower's destruction. The Emperor saw the value in Enuncia, as unlike with words derived from the true names of demons, which require the user to be a psyker, Enuncia could be used by anyone. Now, knowing what we know about the Big E, we can understand why he would want to keep a hold of such a powerful tool. But the idea horrified Oliensis and led to their falling out. The nature of their disagreement is unknown, but the end result was that the tower was in fact destroyed and the two went their separate ways. We don't have any concrete examples of the emperor using Annuncia after this, or whether any parts of the tower were recovered. But considering that Gabriel Loken's group found a book titled A Primer of Annuncia in the Imperial Palace's largest library during the Siege of Terra, it's evident the emperor felt the language of the Old Ones was too valuable to throw away in its entirety. Outside of Earth, small bits of Annuncia have been unearthed across the galaxy, recorded on ancient tablets. To those who know what they're looking at, an unearthed piece of the original language is worth a fortune comparative only to the value of entire worlds. Throughout the Inquisitor series, and a few times during the Horus Heresy, we've seen words of Annuncia utilized by people as a weapon to stun, disorient, or even kill their enemies. And just like with other words of power, they can be just as damaging to the wielder as well. It's a strange but relatively common phenomena for an individual to immediately forget a word of Annuncia after using it, all traces of it being erased from their mind as soon as they vomit it into existence. Across space and time, many different cultures, cults, and secret cabals have attempted to unlock the secrets of Annuncia, and many more have tried to cover it up. It's also evident that Annuncia plays a pretty big role in the King in Yellow's plans. When it comes to the Emperor's true name, he seeks to speak it in Annuncia, rather than the language of the Warp, which many 40k theorists believe is simply one more deviant language split off from Annuncia, and thus, although still incredibly powerful in its own right, is comparatively inferior. Because of this, Annuncia would allow for not only the control of demons, but all creatures within the physical universe as well, even those that do not have souls. It's very possible it could affect Necrons or even the Catan as well. In his quest for the Emperor's name, the king has made a lot of powerful enemies. By the time of the Beckwind trilogy, individuals from every Chaos Legion, 3 separate craft worlds, the Inquisition, and many more have all been attempting to stop him. Now, there's a lot of unknowns when it comes to the King in Yellow and what we're going to see in the final Inquisitor book, which, if I'm just being honest with you, I'm way more excited for that than I was for the End and the Death. Hopefully now that the Siege of Terra is over, Dan Abnett can get back to work and finish the series. But considering how much time passed between the first Beckwind book and the second one, we might still be waiting a while. Unfortunately, until that book comes out, the truth behind Annuncia, the Emperor's true name, and what the King in Yellow is attempting to do will remain another one of 40k's many unsolved mysteries.
Okay. Okay, I'm back from dinner. Welcome back. Did you have your dal wait, why sambar? Dal rice and aloo ki bhaji. What was that called? Yeah, fried aloo, whatever it is called. Was it good? Let's go. Wait, what is this? Bro. No, it was aloo paratha. Oh, nice. Aloo paratha. Let's go. I have no idea when I'll be making aloo ka paratha because yeah, I don't think making a making dough is sustainable without having a fridge or something like that. Oh yeah, fun fact, I don't have a fridge, so I gotta make those kind of foods that require little ingredients and certain vegetables that don't perish in like a few days, like onion, potato, all those stuff. Oh man. The best don't wind art. Okay. You can buy the paratha from Zepto, like those ready to eat things, their rotis are good. Actually I've heard like they are not good for your health or something like that because of the additives they add to those stuff. Like it's like in general for any frozen food, like yeah, do not consume frozen fruit or like already cooked food and frozen kind of stuff. Many people have been saying that they're not good for health at all, so I try to avoid them as much as possible. I don't even eat like, you know, those 2 minute noodles, Maggi, Yippee, top ramen, all those kind of food. So I always eat like yeah, simply homemade cooked food. On very rare occasions I eat food from outside now. Although I should be, one thing I've been not doing too much is like buying variety of groceries, which I should be doing. I bought a cauliflower yesterday for as an extra ingredient for my khichdi, but man, when I opened up the cauliflower, it was infested with caterpillars. Like, bro, I could use only half of the cauliflower. The rest of it was like, yeah, there was a caterpillar inside, like a really massive caterpillar. How much was it? Like almost 1.5 inch long. Like you can even look down between your legs and see, estimate the size. Yeah, that's what the size of it was. I mean, you do have a point, but I had it and it was good. Yeah, like I think I can simply buy atta and make a limited amount of dough, but I think it's gonna be extremely difficult. Like, what do you even need? Uh, Atta, salt, and water, right? Do I have to add like baking powder also, or some yeast? I don't really know. Bruh, should have spanked that juicy boy. What do you mean by that? Is that how you measure God? How big is it? You two caterpillars. No, 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 like I was just giving like a reference to your what to yours, you know. Like it's just an estimation, of course, because I'm not gay. You are also not gay. Why should we even ask each other for to show their stuff and measure, compare the sizes accordingly? But yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, like it was like a decent sized one, so man, and I don't like those kind of creatures where it's like crawly kind of creatures, yeah, something like caterpillars, some kind of worms, leeches, you know, which have like many legs and look really weird. Yeah, I absolutely hate those kind of creatures. So yeah, like I don't think I'll buy from that store, whatever that store was. I'll never buy from that place again. But wait, then where should I buy it from? Where will I get like actual good quality veggies then? It was like 25 rupees. Is there any, will there be any other place for like a good price? I don't even know at this point, man. Nahi, atta, water, salt, nothing else. Wait, you don't add baking powder or something? Then wait, when you're making roti, then how does it like thickens? Like it gets like a little fluffy texture, right? Like even if you like put it on a tawa and heat it, like it doesn't simply happen like that. You just put it the normal way. That's it. It happens naturally. I don't know if you have taken, but there is an app Kisan in green logo. You can see if they'll deliver in moisture, my friend. Yeah. Oh yeah, the steam actually makes it look like this. Man, tawa. Wait, I don't have a tawa. Can I make it on my uh what is that thing called? Wait, if I have to make aloo ka paratha, then I have to fry the aloo also, right? And for to prepare fried aloo, I have to like pressure cooker my aloo, and then I have to fry it, then I have to mash it, then I have to put it all inside the paratha, and then also fried it paratha. Man, how long is that gonna be? It's a really long process. Damn. And I have to make the dough separately also, man. It's so much work, man. The thing is like for me making khichdi is like a half an hour process. So relative to that, if there's any food that takes more than 15 minutes, more than like an hour, then I'm like, no, I don't want to make it. It's really time consuming, and for me, like I am the kind of person who utilizes each and every hour properly. I mean, I'm not saying like I am working like those CEOs or millionaire billionaire kind of a thingy, you know, because even if I'm trying to work, nothing productive, no output of productivity is produced by my work, Lamau. But yeah, I do like care for how much time I waste. So yeah, like it's a longer process. My mother makes the aloo once for 3 to 4 times. Yeah, it does take time though. That's the thing. How am I supposed aloo ka paratha? How can I prepare it in like a few minutes rather than an entire hour? Or maybe I simply should not, you know. Wait, I have maida. All purpose wheat is called maida. That's one thing I came to know recently. You can buy it from Sandwich Wala guy. Sandwich Wala guy? You mean the roti? Are you talking about the roti? Or dove? I think it's gonna be dove, right? How much does a normal atta cost? That's the thing. That's also the aloo. No, for aloo, I already know a good enough place where I buy my aloo from at a really cheap rate. But for atta, if I buy packaged atta, then I have to store it in a cool place, and I don't have a fridge. That's the problem. If I had a fridge, I can just make a particular amount of dough, and I can make as many paratha as I want to, but I have to like keep a really particular amount of dough with me when I prepare, like use for only one time use, for like a single day use. By aloo as in masala wala aloo, then okay, you're talking like a already cooked aloo. Okay, I see. Okay, that's wait, how much that used to? Because I think here it's like 60 to 70 rupees for one small plate of aloo, fried aloo, if I remember correctly. Which is like, bro, for 1 kilo of aloo, you get it for 35 rupees. Why should I even buy like almost like 100 to 200 grams of aloo for like 70 rupees? Like, bro, that does not make any sense. Pre-packed atta is 52 or 55, and that's like 1 kg. Yeah, like atta will be available for cheap. I did not see any shop selling dove though. So I really don't know about that. Yeah, I mean, I'm also considering cost cutting here. Like, if I already have dove, I mean, if I buy dove and buy already pre-fried aloo, then that's way more costlier than me making it by my own, you know. Ajwain ka paratha? Wait, what is ajwain ka paratha? Why does it remind me of sattu ka paratha or something like that? And please, no sattu ka paratha. That's just a no. I mean, it's okay. Sattu ka paratha is also okay, but wait. Now that I think about it, there's also dal paratha that I can make compared to like aloo ka paratha. Wait, but I think it's dal paratha is also okay. Carom seeds flatbread. Okay. So this is called. Oh, it's just like you just make a normal paratha and you put those seeds on it, right? And you simply make a paratha out of it. अजवाइन का प्राइस लाइक प्लेन पराठा पर अजवानी का टेस्ट के साथ यू कैन हैव इट विद अ तारी वाला सब्जी. Actually, I never had this. Yeah, I never had my paratha with carom seeds. But yeah, now that I think of it, I think I can actually make dal paratha. Yeah, dal paratha is not a bad idea in my opinion. Although it's good, but sometimes people have allergies to ajwain. Wait, ajwain is also like some Allergen? I never knew about it. Okay. Yeah, Ajwain looks like the simplest of all. Okay. Give me some ideas like what good things you can add to a paratha. Like, you know, we already established like aloo ka paratha. You can put aloo inside paratha. I think that's the best paratha one can ever have because delicious. It can actually fill your stomach also because it's aloo. And then there's like sattu ka paratha, which is also good. Sattu, but sattu requires also like a separate preparation process for that. Sattu ka paratha, you can put sattu at the very least. People eat sattu ka paratha, and then dal paratha. People put dal inside the rotis, which is also good. And here ajwain paratha, people put ajwain in here, I see. And what else can be added? Palak paratha, is a palak grinded to a paste? Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to eat palak paratha also. Now that I remember.
Ajwain paratha is a popular
Lamau. Why is it reading that in a French accent? What the hell? The fuck is wrong with you, bro? Yeah, palak can also be, but I don't have like a mixer. That's the problem. I have nothing to grind anything on. So palak is probably not feasible at the moment. Hmm. Yeah, I think the easiest route, like, yeah, the best that can be possibly made at the moment can be dal paratha. I have dal with me. It is easy to prepare. Okay, when the dal is being prepared, I can make the dough, and then you simply fry it. That's it. Right? I should try it one day, making dal paratha. I have to think like how I'm gonna split my processes into different parts so it can be easily done. Wait, what am I even gonna make my dough on? Onion paratha. Oh yeah, onion paratha is also there. One onion is chopped fine and made with atta, salt, and made with atta, salt, and few drops of oil. Onion paratha. Wait, you mean like onion paratha, like you like mashed onion, or cut into smaller pieces and then directly put in the paratha? Are you talking about that? Wait, where did that go? Oh, cut into smaller pieces. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that is also a good one. Actually, it can be done even during the dal making process, you know, whenever I make my dal, I do use onion for that. So onion will already be used if I were to make a dal paratha. So yeah, that will be like onion dal paratha. Man, but yeah, I have to like check my time for that. Oh yeah, okay. If I buy atta can stay up to like 7 days in a dry, cold, dry environment. Have you tried dahi pyaj wala sabji? Dahi pyaj sabji? No. Dahi pyaj. Are you talking about you know, after you take a meal, you take a drink of dahi, onion, and like they put also coriander leaves in there or some mint leaves. I don't remember really. It's like for digestion purpose. It's a drink that you put it inside, that you drink after you have your meal. नहीं, it's a proper onion dahi wala sabji. Onion dahi wala sabji. Oh, okay. It's simple onion dahi that you eat alongside with your meal, right? I've seen other people eat, but it was never really appetizing for me. Yeah, even my parents used to eat, but I always declined it because I eat my dahi separately. Like I always used to eat my dahi separately after my meal, but dahi mixed with onion and then eaten together, it's like, what even is this? I don't think it tastes good. So yeah, I actually never had it. Wait, I'll send you the reel. Oh my gosh, I gotta check out Instagram. Wait, let me switch my account. Wait, what is she doing in Philippines? Why? Okay, never mind. Man, I think I should be making Gunar art to make myself less depressed, but currently this one here, I need to make it as sesu and cute as possible because I don't want to hurt her feelings. Okay, wait, let me see. Did you send in El Retardos or are you sending it separately? Okay, what was I doing over here? A bit thinner, okay. But they follow the shape of the spine, okay. What is the smell? Okay. Oh, so that's how you do it. Anatomy for advanced anatomy. Yes, I guess that's foreshortening. I have no idea, but for check el retardos. Oh, this one.
जी ना हो और समझ में ना आए कि आज क्या बनाया जाए तो एक बार ये राजस्थानी मलाई प्याज की सब्जी जरूर ट्राई करके देखना। ये सिर्फ 5 मिनट में बनकर तैयार हो जाती है और बहुत ही ज्यादा टेस्टी लगती है। तो इसके लिए कढ़ाई में जीरा,
Onion.
प्याज, हरी मिर्च और अदरक लहसुन का पेस्ट डालकर थोड़ी
अदरक
देर कुक कर
लहसुन.
लेंगे।
Okay.
इसमें नमक, हल्दी, कश्मीरी लाल मिर्च पाउडर और धनिया पाउडर डालकर इसे अच्छे से मिक्स कर
Okay,
लेना है।
धनिया
उसके
पाउडर.
बाद गैस का फ्लेम ऑफ करके इसमें 1 कटोरी फ्रेश क्रीम, अमचूर पाउडर, थोड़ी कसूरी मेथी और धनिया कर मिक्स करें। फिर इसे रोटी
Okay. They add. Okay,
पराठे के साथ
okay.
सर्व करें। तो आप भी इस रेसिपी को एक बार जरूर ट्राई करें एंड एंजॉय। अगर घर पर कोई
Anything but protein, lama. मुंह खोल खोल प्रोटीन दी आंसू. Oh, man. What is that? Is that Marathi? I don't know Marathi, but I understood what he said. Lama. Brother, either you can get protein or paisa savings. Choose wisely. Yep. You know what? If I want to add protein, I'll simply add boiled eggs, to that aloo fry thingy. It's simple, right? I'll just make plain roti. I think plain roti, yeah, plain roti would be good enough. I mean, for paratha, what else would I be putting in there? Lol. But yeah, for dahi, yeah, I have to like buy dahi separately then. मुंह खोल खुल प्रोटीन दी आंसू. Or get the Amul protein milkshake. Amul protein dahi exists. Oh yeah, I came to know like Amul has been recently releasing like protein milkshake, protein butter. I mean, I think a little bit of protein do exist, but I think it's like specially made like protein centric kind of a thing. So yeah. Wait, what was that brand name? I forgot already. It was not Ashirwad, if I remember. I think no, it was not Ashirwad. It was like a government company. Like their normally protein is around like 2,000 to 3,000 rupees per kilo, right? And those are especially whey protein, but this government company was selling it for like 1,300 or something. I forgot the name already, bro. Protein atta. Wait, what? Protein atta even exists? What? I have no idea though, but yeah, but this is a good recipe, like
घर पर कोई सब्जी
a tasty recipe. Actually, yeah, dahi. I need to check for dahi. Can I get? Oh yeah, I think Nandini does sell. Oh yeah, Nandini has 10 rupees protein, 10 rupees dahi packets, if I remember. Yeah, I think it can be used for that. Let's go. Oh, you mean that government protein 1500 for kg? Yeah. I forgot the name. It had a name, but yeah, they have people. Most people did not know about it, but someone actually mentioned it. I think I watched a video or something. So yeah, Jan Aushadhi, I think. Yeah, it was Jan Aushadhi. I think that was the. I think that was the company who is like trying to sell protein at an affordable price. Mm, but since it's a government protein, I don't know about the quality of that. Oh, there's a mosquito on my arm. And it's trying to pierce its way down. Oh man, I almost clapped it. Oh yeah, yes, let's go. I killed it. Man, my window is open, but if I close my window, my room's gonna be extremely hot. How much is it, by the way? Wait, they even sell this in Amazon? I never knew about it. Huh? You do know that YouTuber who launched his protein brand is around 12 to 14,000 if you buy it from website? Who? Oh, which YouTuber? Are you talking about Food Pharma or Trustified or similar other content creator? $24 grams of protein per serve, when you combine it with 3 eggs. Wait, how many protein does 3 eggs give? Protein content in one chicken egg, 6 to 7 grams. 6 to 3. Like I have mass gainer protein and it gives 54-gram protein per serving. It's like 900 grams for 700, 800. Wait, which brand are you even talking about? 6 to 7 grams, 6, 18, 18, 24, 3, 4. Wait, that's perfect actually. John Oshid, he's like perfect. Just take 1 teaspoon of protein and 3 eggs, then you have your average protein requirements for a day. It is actually insane. Wait, but wait, where is it written? Is it available near my? What is this? Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya. What? Wait, you get whey protein in pharmacy. Jan Aushadhi Kendra. Oh wait, I never knew they were available near my home. That's actually nice. Carbamide 40 is the brand, and I take 1 spoon. Not that includes serving spoon with milk, and it's good for me, and it has a lasts for almost 3 months now. Oh wait, it's like 1 kg, right? And it's for 800 rupees. carbamide forte. Wait, what even is this? Vitamins. Magnesium glycinate. Yes, I got it from my medical guy from where I buy meds for my father. He gave it to me. Oh, I see. Maybe I should check up some medical store for this, Lamau. Wait, plant protein plus carbamide forte. It's for like 1600 rupees for 1 kilogram. If you want, I can send you as well, provided that I get it from the same for the same offer. Okay. Carbamide forte. Wait. What is this? Oh, never mind. It's 500 grams. Yeah, these are like 500 grams. Well, this is also not bad. John Oshadi and like carbamide forte are, I think those are good options. Yeah, but if you want to get it on your own, go for the government protein. It's vanilla flavored. Wait, they put flavoring in their whey protein also. I see. But yeah, I need to. The hell? 35% protein shaker, 700 ml. Yeah, I think I need to like look for some stores where they sell like protein for really cheap prices. So 1 spoon from 1 kg of protein that you take lasts for like 3 months, right? So I guess it's a good buy then. Something I should definitely be buying then. भारतीय जन औषधि परियोजना. Oh, okay, it's that store that I saw one day. I think that was like one of them. I see. Okay, so I have like do have some easy access to that. And yes, I use home spoon and not the serving spoon. Serving spoon is like big, right? Like it's like 5 tablespoon worth of size. If I guessing it right. Those kind of spoon, it's like small cup shaped spoon. Yeah. I'm shopping for protein. Do you have protein? Fleabruprofen. Wait, why? Hair growth, diabetes, woman protein boost. What? Protein powder kesar pista 250 grams is 200 rupees. Wait, protein powder 250 grams is like 200 rupees. Okay, let me see. Out of stock. Damn. People do have it a lot, I see. Everything is out of stock. Lamau. I think I have to go to some outlet or something. Protein. How much protein do I have a day? Yeah, around 20 grams protein, which is less than half of what I actually need. Banaswari Main Road, Bangalore, Janaushadhi Kendra. Oh wait, that was like, no, it's near me. Yeah, it is actually near me. Lingarajapuram, Ramakrishna Road. Okay, it's also in the way of my work. Janaushadhi. You know what? I can like check it later. Bro, don't say it out loud. Oh my gosh. No way you heard the road name. Damn. Actually, those places are far away from the place I live in, so I don't think it really matters at all. Wait, first of all, let me save this. Let's go. Now I know where you work. Oh, that's what I said right now. It's far from the place I live. Man. Although, yeah, you can keep trying on like trying to pinpoint my location. So good luck with that. You've all caught up. Okay. Upper and lower barrier cylinders. Okay. I have realized that, my friend. Okay. Okay, I forgot it's just half of the circle. Oh my god. Why is she playing Genshin Impact? Ugh. What even is this? Get out. It's easier. I want you to try this over and over again. Okay. Okay. So it's just the whole arm alone. I know it's not just the basic, and will have its own tutorial to just the side before the arms. And the shoulders will be back and not at the center. Oh yeah, exactly. Here is with the spine for torso. I practice at semi-side view. Oh my gosh, that angle. Okay, you know what? It's time to actually Let's do some simple shapes for the leg. Uh, ooh. Okay, man, she's fully clothed. No, not worth watching. Okay, let's continue with our work now. Wait, what were you trying? Let's do simple shapes for the legs. Make underwear. Okay. Then protrude two things out of that cylinder for the meal and the metal box torso. Oh yeah, those curves. That's what differentiates men from women. Easy. Okay, now how is she sitting down like that? I need to know. Okay, and how long it should be? Oh wait. It's gonna be something like this, I suppose. Those aren't raised above, so the hand's gonna be coming out of this way. Wait, who's streaming right now? Okay, he's streaming right now. What is he even doing? Oh. Okay. Okay, so that's what he's doing. Okay.
और मेरे भाई क्या हाल चाल, कैसे हो मेरी बहन, कितना काम किया भाई? नीचे कमेंट सेक्शन में लिखो कितनी किताबें पढ़ी, कितना ज्यादा कसरत करी। सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है कसरत अपनी जिंदगी में। एक चीज समझना, एक सिंपल सी साइकिल बता दे रहा हूँ, जितना ज्यादा तुम कसरत करोगे उतना ज्यादा तुम प्रोडक्टिव हो जाओगे। तुम्हारा ब्रेन एक्टिव हो जाता है जब तुम कसरत करते हो। तुम्हारा ब्रेन को बहुत बढ़िया लगता है कि भाई क्या मजा आ गया भाई, दिमाग के साथ भाई क्या खतरनाक लेवल पे न्यूरॉन्स फायर कर रहे हैं भाई। जो न्यूरोट्रांसमीटर्स फायर करते हैं तुम्हारे खूब कसरत करने के बाद, दिवाली हो जाती है समझ लो तुम्हारे खोपड़ी के अंदर। अपने ब्रेन को डेली की एक न्यू ईयर पार्टी दो भाई। बहुत लोग इस वक्त परेशानी आई है भैया, आईआईटी क्रैक नहीं हुआ, निकल नहीं पाया। परेशानी पढ़ देता हूँ मैं भाई, हमारे भाई साहब ने क्या लिखी है। टुडे माय जेईई रिजल्ट केम, couldn't crack जेईई, tried to give my best but I still failed. So I tried to give my best is a very important tumhara point. I don't know how I will show my result to my parents. Right now I have no idea what to do. I'm full of self doubt. Maybe I'm a failure right now but I will try to improve myself from here. Okay, छोटे में और बहुत तेजी से बढ़ते हैं। 3-4 पर्सपेक्टिव लेते हैं। हम यहाँ पे बात कर रहे हैं कुल मिला के रेडिकल एक्सेप्टेंस की। मियामोतो मुसाशी, एक्सेप्ट द रियलिटी एग्जैक्टली एज इट इज एज सून एज पॉसिबल। ये एक कॉन्सेप्ट है जो फिलोसफी में कई जगहों पे आपको मिलेगा। अष्टावक्र गीता में मिलता है आपको, साइकोलॉजी में डीबीटी में मिलता है आपको, जो कि एक्चुअल में ईस्टर्न फिलोसफी ज़ेन बुद्धिज्म से लिया गया है। पहला स्टेप आपका जीवन में होना चाहिए, अगर मैंने भाई अपना पूरा दिया है एक चीज पे, किसी भी चीज से मैंने अपनी पूरी जान लगा के दिया है और वो नहीं निकली, तो ऑफ कोर्स बुरा लगेगा, क्योंकि इतना एफर्ट डाला है, वो चीज नहीं निकली। ठीक है, एक फेज हो गया बुरा लगने वाला फेज। बुरा लगने का फेज हो सकता है 3 दिन हो सकते हैं। 3 दिन के बाद रेडिकली बुरा लगना हो सकता है आपका एक डाउनवर्ड स्लोप में आना चाहिए, यानी कि 7 दिन जो नेक्स्ट होने चाहिए उसमें इंक्रीजिंगली वो काम होता चला जा रहा है। हाँ, 10वें दिन में तुम एक्सेप्टेंस पे पहुंच चुके हो। 10वें दिन का एक्सेप्टेंस होना चाहिए कि भाई मैंने जो इतना डालना था, जितनी मेहनत करनी थी, जो भी कुछ करना था, ये हो गया, ये शायद मेरे से नहीं निकलने वाला। इसका मतलब ये नहीं है दुनिया में जो 2000 चीजें एग्जिस्ट कर रही हैं वो एवेन्यूज बंद हो गए हैं। जिस भी मुकाम पे मुझे पहुंचना है, जो भी ऊपर की टोपी है जो मुझे लेके अपने ऊपर पहनानी है, वहां तक पहुंचने के 400 एवेन्यू एग्जिस्ट करते हैं। आईआईटी एकमात्र चीज नहीं है दुनिया में। तुमको पहुंचना कहां है पहले ये डिटरमाइन किया है। आईआईटी तो एक यूनिवर्सिटी है, कॉलेज कोई मुकाम थोड़ी हो सकता है। कॉलेज किसी जिंदगी में चीज का अंत थोड़ी है। कॉलेज तो एक मीडियम है। मीडियम को अंत क्यों बना रहे हो? तुम्हारा अंत कहां है? तुम जा कहां रहे हो? तुम्हारा मेन गोल क्या है? तुम्हारी पूरी जिंदगी में तुम्हें कार्य क्या करना है? जिंदगी भर कॉलेज में रहोगे? नहीं। एंड गोल अगर तुम्हें पता है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मुझे एआई इंजीनियर बनना है, मुझे सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर बनना है, मुझे कुछ भी बनना है, ये हो गया तुम्हारा एंड गोल। इसको पहुंचने की जितने भी चीजें हैं उनको हम माध्यम कहते हैं, मीडियम्स हैं वो। यूनिवर्सिटी एंड गोल नहीं है, पहली चीज। दूसरी, लेट्स से तुम रियलाइज करते हो
Kill retarders. Okay.
सेम सेंटेंस आता है दुनिया में 500।
Wait a minute.
या मसल ब्लेज, ये होल ट्रूथ या फिर मसल ब्लेज, इनमें से कोई भी प्रोटीन खरीदा होगा तो तुम्हें हमेशा लगा होगा कि भाई ये इतने महंगे क्यों है, यहाँ पे इन वेबसाइटों के ऊपर कोई कूपन क्यों नहीं मिलता है। और तुम जाओगे क्या करोगे, गूगल पे जाके सर्च करोगे, और यही सबसे बड़ी गलती है। एक वेबसाइट है भाई जहाँ सारी कंपनियों के कूपन एक साथ मिल जाते हैं। ये स्पॉन्सर्ड वीडियो नहीं है, डायरेक्टली बताता हूँ। ये अपनी होल ट्रूथ की वेबसाइट है जैसे मान लो, और जो वेबसाइट का मैं बता रहा हूँ उसका नाम है वी थ्रिफ्ट। ये वी थ्रिफ्ट, जहाँ पे
वी थ्रिफ्ट
सर्च किया था, ये पहला कूपन है डायरेक्टली। अभी देखो बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट जब तुम खोलोगे, ये मैंने अभी लगा के दिखाया था इसलिए दिख रहा है 1200 रुपये का, लेकिन असलियत में 1200 रुपये का ही है। 10 जिम सेम डील्स, सेम कूपन मैंने उठाया, ये लगाया, ये 1200 रुपये बच गए। और सिर्फ एक कूपन नहीं है यहाँ पे, ऐसे बहुत सारे कूपन हैं। और सबसे क्रेजी बात पता है, वेबसाइट पे जाके भी तुम्हें नहीं करना है, इन्होंने एक एक्सटेंशन भी बना रखा है। और ये इतनी बातों की एक बात अगर मैं तुम्हें बताऊं, ये फ्री है 100%। मैं पिछले 1.5 साल से यूज़ कर रहा हूँ। यहाँ पे मेरे को 1500 2000 तक के कूपन मिले हैं एक ही जगह के ऊपर। बस मैं ऐसी वीडियोस बनाता रहता हूँ, अगर जानना हो तो फॉलो कर लेना, वरना कोई बात नहीं। चलो बाय। देखो मुझे पता है अगर
भाई तेरी पिछली वीडियो देख के किया था, कुछ नहीं हुआ। वेट, व्हाट इज दिस? लेट मी सी। इजी ट्रियल। VTuber memer official lama. Theater save money when they save instantly. Star pets 40% coupon off 20%. Oh, why does this remind me of my Google rewards thingy? Wait, how does this even work? Today's top discounts and coupon codes. Try to karo BRB, okay. Search store. What do you mean? Okay, now let me bookmark this and see. Oh man. You don't put Starscape memes anymore over there, right? Damn. Okay. How do I where do I search stores? Wait. Which store? Okay, let me search Blinkit. Welcome to detect my location block. Uh, okay. What do you mean currently unavailable? Let me search for some. %7 off. Bill detail, delivery charge, free handling charge, total. Your total saving 150 rupees. Oh.
देखो मुझे पता है अगर तुमने होल ट्रूथ या मसल ब्लेज
Okay, muscle blaze is like available over here. Wait, how much is this? 500 grams, bro. Okay, 1 kg is like 3000 rupees. You say you can apply. Bro. What is my OTP? Okay, this is my OTP. Huh? Best price and offers. Okay, in Blinkit it's not working. I need to use something else. Blinkit doesn't give the option to add a promo code or something like that. Come on, seriously? Wait, what? They even have something called as pre-workout? Really? That sounds dangerous. Man, 500 grams for only 3,000 rupees. Are you serious? This is so stupid, man. But I think you know what, we can check it later on.
No, that is not a snakeskin sock puppet. That is an actual, real animal on this planet, and it's called the Arabian sandboa. And you may be wondering, why does he look like that? Well, no. As much as it looks like it, God did not design this thing in the Spore Creature Creator after 10 fucking beers. No, it looks like a strand of spaghetti with googly eyes for camouflage. So I'm going to give you exactly one guess as to where an animal called the Arabian sandboa is found. That's right, the deserts of the Arabian Peninsula. If you got that wrong, I don't know what to fucking tell you, man. You stupid. No, no. And in order to survive in that air fryer, the sock here needs two things: food and not to be turned into food. Which is rather hard considering this is not a fucking danger noodle, okay? This is a defenseless noodle. Help me. It is only 15 inches long, it has no venom, and the bite of an old lady without her fucking dentures in. So how does it survive? Simple. Digs a fucking hole like a Night 1 Minecraft player. See, they're nocturnal, so during the day, they bury themselves completely in the sand, which allows them to take a nice little nap without getting snatched up by a fucking bird. Then, once night falls, those fuck-ass eyeballs finally serve a purpose beyond looking ridiculous. And that purpose is to sit just above the sand like a submarine periscope and scan for food. They then just wait for a mouse or lizard to get close before this vicious creature pops out of the sand like the worms from June and eats it. I'm sorry, I find the idea of this stupid fucking snake killing anything so funny. Like, just imagine the last fucking thing you see before ascending to the pearly gates is fucking that.
Look at the top of his head.
I can fix your fear of snakes with this ridiculous creature.
एवेन्यूज एग्जिस्ट करते हैं, दुनिया खत्म नहीं हो गई। तुम्हें सिंपल एक डेटा मिला है कि मे बी तुम्हारे एफर्ट जितने भी तुम डाल रहे हो वो वेल सूटेड नहीं है इस पर्टिकुलर एवेन्यू में। दैट्स इट, दैट्स द ओनली डेटा दैट यू हैव। द एक्सटेंट ऑफ डेटा जो तुम्हें मिला है रिलायबली वो ये है। फालतू के कंक्लूजन्स इसमें अपनी सेल्फ को लेके पेलने की जरूरत नहीं है, कोई जरूरत नहीं है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक क्लेम क्या हो गया, भाई मैं फेलियर हूं। कैसे? क्योंकि तुमसे एक एग्जाम नहीं निकला। ये सेम एग्जाम दुनिया के बहुत सारे दूसरे अगर तुम कल्चर से पैदा हुए होते, कंट्री से पैदा हुए होते, तो एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं कर रहा था। ये तुम क्योंकि इस ज्योग्राफी में पैदा हुए हो, इस कल्चर में पैदा हुए हो, तो तुम्हें यहाँ पे ये एग्जाम मिला है। अभी तुम कोरिया में होते तो तुम्हें कंप्लीटली दूसरा एग्जाम मिलता, जिसका आईआईटी से कोई लेने देना होता ही नहीं। तुम अगर दूसरे कंट्रीज में हो सकता है भाई सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस उनका कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट है। बहुत सारे लोग हो सकता है इतने रिगुलर सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस से गुजरना ही नहीं पड़ता। मेरी बात समझो, पहली चीज तो तुम कह रहे हो तुम फेलियर हो, तुम कह रहे हो मेरी पूरी जिंदगी में मैं फेलियर हो गया। इससे बड़ा मूर्ख स्टेटमेंट को एग्जिस्ट नहीं करती, क्योंकि ये टेनेबल ही नहीं है लॉजिक के सामने, इलॉजिकल स्टेटमेंट है। तुम्हारी जिंदगी में जो तुम्हारी 1000 क्वालिटीज हैं, तुम्हारी 1000 जो हिडन क्वालिटीज हैं, 1000 चीजें जो तुम अभी एक्टिवेट करोगे, 1000 चीजें जो तुम बनोगे, उनका इस एग्जाम से लेना देना ही नहीं है कुछ। इस एग्जाम का लेना देना है कि भैया क्या तुम कंसिस्टेंटली 12 महीने तक पढ़ पाए चीज के लिए इनफ कि तुमने वो एग्जाम फोड़ दिया होता, जिसके लिए तुम्हें हो सकता है नॉट सिर्फ पढ़ना है, तुम्हें एक टाइम पीरियड में हाई स्ट्रेस में एग्जीक्यूशन भी चाहिए, फिर तुम्हें एक सर्टेन लेवल की कॉग्निटिव एबिलिटी यानी कि हो सकता है आईक्यू की भी रिक्वायरमेंट हो, वो भी हो सकता है हेल्प करे, फिर तुम्हारी मोटिवेशन कितनी स्ट्रांग है, फिर तुम्हारे रिसोर्सेज कितने स्ट्रांग है, फिर तुम्हारे सोशल इकोनॉमिक कंडीशंस कितनी स्ट्रांग है, तुम्हारा बैकग्राउंड कितना स्ट्रांग है, जिस कमरे में तुम काम कर रहे थे उस कमरे में नॉइस पॉल्यूशन था कि नहीं था। एक इंसान है जो एक कमरे में काम कर रहा है जो कि भाई एकदम शांत है, लाइट डिम है, एसी चल रहा है, साउंड है ही नहीं, ब्रेन में स्टिमुलाई नहीं है जो उसको डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर रहा है, तो ब्रेन का फोकस बिकॉज निगेशन है इनकम्प्लीट स्टिमुलाई से, कामनेस है, लाइट का स्टिमुलाई, इवन लाइट स्टिमुलाई एकदम डिम है, तो सेंसरी प्रोसेसिंग इतनी फाइन हो रखी है कि उसका कंसंट्रेशन इतना हाई है कि वो आराम से भयंकर लेवल पे पढ़ पा रहा है। एक इंसान है जो कि ट्रेन ट्रैक के बगल में रहता है, एक इंसान जो गली में रहता है कि बगल में वहां पे गाड़ियां निकलती रहती हैं, खिड़की खुली क्योंकि एसी नहीं है, पंखा चल रहा है, पसीना आता रहता है। तो तुम्हारा सेंसरी पर्सपेक्टिव से देखो, बायोलॉजिकल पर्सपेक्टिव से देखो, एक बीइंग पर्सपेक्टिव से, एक ऑर्गेनिक पर्सपेक्टिव से, एक ऑर्गेनिज्म के पर्सपेक्टिव से देखो, तुम्हारे सेंसरी डिस्ट्रैक्शंस कितने ज्यादा हैं। तुम्हें लगता है ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ 10 years, 1 year, ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ 12 months, क्या वो तुम्हारे पर खच्चर नहीं उड़ा देंगे कंसंट्रेशन के। कंपैरेटिवली इन दो लोगों को अगर हम कंपेयर करें, तुम्हें लगता है तुम्हें डिक्लाइन नहीं दिखेगा, एक रिडक्शन नहीं दिखेगा कंसंट्रेशन में कंपेयर टू दिस पर्सन, 100% दिखेगा। तो सोशल इकोनॉमिक्स बहुत मैटर करते हैं। तुम रह का रहे हो, तुम्हारे घर में कितने स्ट्रेसर्स हैं, तुम फेलियर हटाओ कह कैसे सकते हो मेरे भाई। एक तरह से कह सकते हो फंडामेंटल एट्रीब्यूशन एरर भी। हम फंडामेंटली जब चीज नहीं निकलती तो हम सोचते हैं कि मेरी ही गलती थी। तुम भूल जाते हो तुम्हारे एनवायरमेंटल फैक्टर, सोशल फैक्टर्स, 50 फैक्टर्स है जो तुम जो हो, इवन तुम्हारे कंसंट्रेशन से, फोकस से लेके मोटिवेशन से लेके बहुत सारी चीजों में अफेक्ट करते हैं वो डायरेक्टली। अगर मैं घर में हूं जहां पे भाई नींद अच्छी तरह से नहीं आती, मैं बार बार रात को उठता रहता हूं, डिस्टर्बेंस होती रहती है, बेड की मैट्रेस 2 कौड़ी की है, तो नींद से सुबह उठता हूं तो कमर में दर्द हो रहा है, पिलो 2 कौड़ी का है, तो मुझे एक चीज बताओ, स्लीप जो लिटरली फाउंडेशन है मेमोरी फॉर्मेशन की, स्लीप पढ़ाई में जो भी तुम पढ़ रहे हो, तुम्हारी खोपड़ी में जो कंसोलिडेशन होता है वो प्रोसेस होता है स्लीप में, 3rd फेज में, 4th फेज में, ठीक है, आरईएम और तुम्हारा डीप स्लीप, जो स्लीप फेज होते हैं, ये तो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट फेज हो गए। अगर तुम्हारी स्लीप हमने बैठ के स्टडी करी और हमें पता चला है तुम्हारे इतनी बार तुम उठते रहते हो, तुम्हारी स्लीप हमेशा लाइट फेज में रहती है क्योंकि तुम्हारी स्लीप टूटती रहती है, तुम्हारी डीप स्लीप बहुत कम होती है, बहुत छोटी होती है, तुम सुबह उठते हो तो थका सा फील करते हो, स्लीप ड्यूरेशन तुम्हारी बहुत शॉर्ट है, इरेगुलर स्लीप है। तो मुझे क्या बताओ, तुम्हें क्या लगता है ये मार्कर क्या छोटा मार्कर है? तुम्हारे पर खच्चे नहीं उड़ा देगा परफॉर्मेंस के, विदाउट अ डाउट उड़ा देगा। डायरेक्ट मार्कर है, प्रोमिनेंट मार्कर है। लोग अपने आप को फेलियर कहते हैं उससे पहले सोचते नहीं कि भाई सिर्फ एक एग्जाम डिटरमिन नहीं करता कि मैं कौन हूं। एग्जाम एक ज्योग्राफिकल रिस्ट्रिक्टेड रियलिटी में कल्चरली जो हमने फॉर्म किया है एक सिस्टम, वहां तक उसकी औकात है। लेफ्ट राइट अगर दूसरे कंट्री में कहीं पैदा हो गए होते अभी हल्का सा या ज्यादा, तो इससे कोई मतलब ही नहीं होता, अभी सिस्टम ही दूसरे होते हैं। ये है असली औकात, समझो इसको। पर्सपेक्टिव्स इसलिए जरूरी होते हैं। वापस आते हैं, रेडिकल एक्सेप्टेंस मोड पे आओ। जितने लोगों से भी एग्जाम नहीं निकला, जितने लोगों से भी चीजें नहीं हुई हैं, इसका मतलब ये नहीं 500 दूसरी चीजें एग्जिस्ट नहीं कर रही। इमीडिएटली पिवट करो, प्रैक्टिकल बनो जिंदगी में। जिंदगी एक है, यानी कि हवा चल रही है। अब देखो हवा कहां चल रही है, और उस रुख को अगर स्टडी करके मैं उस रुख में अपने आप को किस किस तरह पोजीशन कर सकता हूं। जिंदगी के साथ चलना सीखो, जिंदगी के खिलाफ नहीं। सब लोग इधर भाग रहे तो हम भी उधर भागेंगे, ये स्मार्ट तरीका जीने का। आईआईटी क्या है, जेईई क्या है, तुम्हारे माता पिता भगौड़े की तरह तुम्हारे चप्पल लगा के भगा रहे हैं तुमको, ये है सच्चाई। अब इसका मतलब ये नहीं तुम्हारी बुद्धि में परम सत्य तुम्हें प्राप्त हो गया कि तुम्हें पता है तुम्हें क्या करना है। बहुत बड़ी चांस है इसमें भी एरर है, लेकिन ये रिकॉग्नाइज करना कि दोनों चीजों में एरर है, ये तो विजडम हुआ ना। मैं नहीं कह रहा कि भाई तुम्हें इमीडिएटली सत्य की प्राप्ति हो जानी चाहिए, वो शायद ना हो सकता है 10 साल बाद हो, 15 साल बाद हो, वो छोड़ दो। इसलिए उस पर भी इतना लोड नहीं डालना चाहिए कि मुझे भी सत्य की प्राप्ति नहीं हुई, मुझे क्या करना है मुझे भी पता नहीं है। ठीक है भाई, बहुत लोगों को नहीं पता, बहुत लोगों को नहीं पता। किसी इंसान को 40 में पता चलता है भाई, किसी को 50 में पता चलता है, किसी को कभी नहीं पता चलता। कोई गारंटी नहीं है चीजों की। जिसको तुम सत्य कह रहे हो, कल वही इंसान हो सकता है कि आज मुझे पता है भाई, यही मेरी जिंदगी का सत्य है। उसी इंसान से 10 साल बाद अगर मिलो तो वो कह रहा होगा भाई वो तो मिलते भाई, थोड़ा सा बड़े हो जाओ, तुम्हें ऐसे 500 एक्सपीरियंसेस मिलेंगे जहां पे एक इंसान बहुत सर्टेनिटी से कोई चीज पेल रहा था, 10 साल बाद वही कह रहा भाई क्या यार क्या कर रहा था यार मैं, वो तो सबसे बड़ी गलती थी मेरी जिंदगी की। तो सर्टेनिटी की औकात भी यही है, बहुत ही पीरियोडिकल है वो, बहुत ही क्रॉस सेक्शनल है। यानी कि जिंदगी में इतना लोड लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, थोड़ा सा हम्बल करो अपने आप को, थोड़ा सा इंसान जो हो उस रूप को स्वीकार करो। अब प्रैक्टिकली कैसे जीते हैं, इसलिए प्रैक्टिकल लिविंग बहुत अच्छी चीज है। प्रैक्टिकल लिविंग में होता है भाई इतना लोड डालने की जरूरत नहीं है, चीज नहीं निकली इसका मतलब ये नहीं मुझे अपनी पूरी सारी एग्स को एक ही बास्केट में डाल देना चाहिए, अपनी सारी सेल्फ एस्टीम को इस अचीवमेंट पे निर्धारित कर देना चाहिए कि अगर ये अचीवमेंट ना हो तो मैं टूट गया, मैं कुछ हुई नहीं। पागल है क्या बे? कोई कोरिलेशन है इन दोनों चीजों का? तू हो सकता है एक बहुत ही रिलायबल इंसान हो, भला इंसान हो, एक्चुअल में किसी दूसरे टास्क में फाड़ के हाथ में रख दे। 50 से लेके 500 टास्क एग्जिस्ट करते हैं जिनका एग्जाम से कोई लेना देना नहीं है। बैठे गधे की तरह वो फालतू की रट्टा मार रहे हैं, चीजें पढ़ रहे हैं जिसका कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटी में कोई उपयोग ही नहीं होने वाला। कॉलेज में कभी नई चीज पढ़ाएंगे तो उतना ज्यादा बैठ के 1 साल 2 साल बैठ के रट्टा क्यों मारा? 12 से 18 घंटे पढ़ने का कोई पॉइंट था? कोई तुक था? उसको 4 साल 5 साल बैठ के डिग्री खत्म करी तो मार्केट चेंज हो गया, अब कंप्लीटली नई स्किल सीखो। हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा? चीजों को उनके कॉन्टेक्स्ट में उनके औकात भी देखो, समझो ये सब चीजें। यानी कि मैं 500 चीजें हूं, पहला चीज मैं एक चीज नहीं हूं, तो एक चीज पे मैं निर्धारित नहीं कर सकता। 500 में से हो सकता है 450 499 चीजें अभी अनरिवील्ड है, अननोन है। इसका मतलब मैं फेलियर नहीं हो जाता क्योंकि अभी खानों में मुझे पता नहीं है, वो बंद है, मुझे खोलने हैं, मुझे देखना है इस खाने में मैं कैसे परफॉर्म करता हूं, इसमें मैं कैसे परफॉर्म करता हूं, इस रोल में कैसे परफॉर्म करता हूं, इस टास्क में कैसे परफॉर्म करता हूं, इस एनवायरनमेंट में कैसे परफॉर्म करता हूं, इस फील्ड में मैं कैसे परफॉर्म करता हूं, इस सब्जेक्ट में कैसे परफॉर्म करता हूं, इस रोल में मैं कैसे परफॉर्म करता हूं। जब पता ही नहीं सारी चीजें तो अपने को फेलियर कैसे कह रहे हो? रोल्स तो मिलियंस में एग्जिस्ट कर रहे हैं, तुमने सिर्फ अभी एक स्टूडेंट का एक फॉर्मेट पे एक कल्चरली डिसाइडेड टेस्ट में तुम बस वहां पे अभी अप्लाई किया अपने आप को, उसके बेसिस पे कर मैं फेलियर हूं। तुम्हारा कोई विजन ही नहीं है जिंदगी को देखने का। एंड मैं समझ सकता हूं 17-18 साल के कहां से होगा। अब मैं दे रहा हूं, लो जितने बच्चे यहाँ पे जो आईटी दिए थे, जितने भी तुम्हारे मित्र हो, जितने भी सखे हो सखियां हो, जितने भी हो, सबको भेजो ये वीडियो। पर्सपेक्टिव है इसमें, जिंदगी को जिंदगी जरा देखना स्टार्ट करो। थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी दे रहा हूं मैं तुम्हें, तुम्हारे विजन में अपने आप को एक सूक्ष्म इतनी मिनिस्क्यूल व्यू में अपने आप को रिडक्टिवली इतने ज्यादा फंसा के, एक चीज से बांध के, एक रिलेशनशिप से, एक ही फंक्शन से कि मैं हूं आईटी फोड़ने के लिए पैदा हुआ हूं। आपको ऐसे रिड्यूस करने की जरूरत नहीं है अपने एग्जिस्टेंस को। एग्जिस्टेंस आईटी के अपार बियॉन्ड है। पहली चीज अपार बियॉन्ड है। करोड़ों फील्ड्स एग्जिस्ट कर रही हैं जिसका कोई लेना देना नहीं है आईटी से। करोड़ों लोग हैं जिन्होंने कभी जिंदगी में आईटी छुआ भी नहीं, बहुत सुखी हैं अपनी जिंदगी में, सुख की प्राप्ति करी उन्होंने, पैसे की भी बहुत प्राप्ति कर ली उन्होंने, सक्सेस की भी बहुत प्राप्ति कर ली उन्होंने, खुशहाल जिंदगी भी है उनकी। तो तुम जो भी चीजें सोचते हो, जो एसोसिएट करके बैठे हो आईटी से इस वक्त, वो लोगों ने आईटी के बिना करोड़ों लोग भरे जिन्होंने पा रखा है। तो तुमने ऐसा कुछ नहीं खो दिया है। एक मीडियम है सिर्फ, वो अच्छा मीडियम है। जिनका हो जाता है अच्छी बात है, वो भी कोई बुरी बात नहीं है, बट कोई परम चीज नहीं है। ये खोपड़ी में तुम्हारे हवा बनाया गया है, ये हवा बनाया गया है कोचिंग द्वारा, ये हवा बनाया गया है मार्केटिंग द्वारा। भाई अगर हवा नहीं बनाया होता तो तुम पैसे क्यों देंगे तुम्हारे घर वाले 20-30-40 लाख इन कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट्स को? सोच, थोड़ा सा दिमाग लगाओ भाई। हवा अगर खत्म कर देंगे हम तो तुम इतना ज्यादा लोगे ही नहीं उसको, जिस तरह से मैं तुम्हें समझा रहा हूं। अगर एक पर्सपेक्टिव से देखने लग जाओ, हेल्थी जियोलॉजिकल लॉन्ग टर्म पर्सपेक्टिव से देखने लग जाओ चीजों को, और एक होलिस्टिक अप्रोच से देखने लग जाओ, तो तुम्हें कोई सेंस ही नहीं दिखेगा तुम्हारे घर वालों के सारे पैसे घुसा देने का इसमें। भाई 500 एवेन्यू एग्जिस्ट करते हैं तुम्हें उस चोटी में पहुंचने के, तुम चोटी में फोकस करोगे। इतना ज्यादा पैसे कोचिंग वाले को डालेंगे, इधर डालेंगे उधर डालेंगे, इससे अच्छा भाई किसी अच्छे इंस्टीट्यूट यूरोप में बैठ के फोकस कर लें, वो एग्जाम फोड़ लें, वो फार इजियर होगा। वो पैसा डाल के इंस्टीट्यूट में डाल के हमारी पूरी इंजीनियरिंग डिग्री खत्म हो जाएगी। हो सकता है उसमें तुम्हारे एक अच्छे खासे बेटर टॉप 50 इंस्टीट्यूट में हो सकता है एडमिशन भी हो जाए, वहां पे तुमने इंजीनियरिंग कर ली। क्या वो स्मार्ट डिसीजन नहीं है? वो एक्चुअली में से मच बेटर है। वहां पे हो सकता है रिसर्च अपॉर्चुनिटीज में और खतरनाक मिल जाए, हो सकता है पढ़ाई मच बेटर हो, क्या पता, क्या पता। मेरी बात समझो, जाना कहाँ है। कई लोग हैं जिनको आईटी जेई करना भी नहीं है, निकल नहीं पाया तो दुखी हो रहे हैं, अपनी जिंदगी में वही एक रस्सी से बांध दिया अपने आप को, फिर रो रहे हैं। तुम्हें अगर नहीं पता तो यानी 5000 चीजें जो तुम हो सकता करने के लिए पैदा हुए हो, जो करने के काबिल हो तुम, बस तुम्हें वो प्राप्त करनी, खोजनी है, पानी है। अब वहां पे सोचो, इतना लोड लेने की जरूरत ही नहीं है। अगर ये नहीं हुआ और ये नहीं कर रहा तो मुझे ये नहीं करना। नेक्स्ट चीज क्या है जो मैं करूंगा, अब इस पे सोचना शुरू करो। सेकंड फेज ये होता है रेडिकल एक्सेप्टेंस एंड देन स्विच। स्विच करो भाई। नहीं हुआ ठीक है भाई, दे दिया मैंने अपना पूरा, और जिसने नहीं दिया उसको सीखने का टाइम आ गया। भाई अगर तुम बैठ के 1 साल बैठ के तुमसे मेहनत नहीं हुई तो मे भी प्रॉब्लम है मोटिवेशन की, मे भी प्रॉब्लम है तुम्हारी इंट्रिंसिकली तुम्हें करना ही नहीं था काम, तो तुम्हारे अंदर मोटिवेशन नहीं आई। तो मे भी प्रॉब्लम ये भी नहीं है कि तुमसे काम नहीं होता, मे भी प्रॉब्लम ये है कि तुम्हें कभी करना ही नहीं था, इसलिए मोटिवेशन नहीं थी। अगर कोई ऐसा काम तुम्हें मिला होता जो तुम्हें करना है तो तुम्हारे अंदर हो सकता है मोटिवेशन भरपूर होती। ये कभी सोचा है? कभी सोचा है? दुनिया में ऐसी कई चीजें एग्जिस्ट कर रही हैं जहां पे तुम भरपूर रूप से काम करोगे। लास्टली, किसी भी चीज के लिए दुनिया में 12 से 18 घंटे काम करने की जरूरत नहीं है। ये मिथ है, और ये आपको काटा जा रहा है, ये आपको ये प्रोडक्टिविटी मूवमेंट में महामूर्ख लोग फालतू की बातें जो पेलते वो कर रहे हैं, उनको अगर पीछे उनकी रियलिटी देख लो, वो भी घंटा 12 घंटे काम नहीं कर रहे भाई। ह्यूमन पर्सपेक्टिव से तुम कोई स्लेव पैदा नहीं हुए हो, जमींदारी सिस्टम नहीं चल रहा है यहाँ पे कि पूरा कर्ज उतारना है भाई 1 रुपया अपने घर वालों का, तो उन्होंने भाई करंटली हमको ओन ही करते हैं वो। इन कंक्लूजन पूछो अपने आप को, जाना कहाँ है? आईटी से ये जो डोर बांधे हुए उसको तोड़ो। ये डोर तुम्हारी बांधी गई है, तुम्हें बंधवाई गई है कल्चरली, यानी कि चोंचले जो हैं ये तुम्हें कल्चरली पहनाए गए हैं। ये रियलिस्टिक नहीं है, प्रैक्टिकल नहीं है। इनके पीछे एक्चुअल में अगर इनको क्वेश्चन कर लोगे तुम्हें इनके पीछे कोई लॉजिक नहीं मिलेगा। इनके अंतर्गत हवाबाजी है, सिर्फ हवाबाजी है। और मैं समझ सकता हूँ हवाबाजी का, अगर मैं बीच में बैठा हूँ और मेरी पूरी जिंदगी में कभी मैंने उसके हटाई नहीं उससे, तो हवाबाजी को मैं सत्य मान के बैठूंगा, यही हवाबाजी को मान लूंगा सत्य है। इस हवाबाजी से जितने लोग आईटी फोड़े हुए भी उनसे भी मिलोगे, वो 10 साल बाद जो निकल चुके हैं, सब जिंदगी जी रहे हैं, वो खुद ही तो बताएंगे कोई इतना ऐसा कुछ नहीं है हवाबाजी है बेटा। कोई जरूरत नहीं तुम्हें इतना ज्यादा बैठ के इंस्टीट्यूशन में करोड़ों करोड़ रुपए देने की, बैठ के वहां माता पिता हाथ जोड़ रहे हैं, रो रहे हैं, कोई इंस्टीट्यूशन में कोई देख ही नहीं रहा, कोई मतलब ही नहीं है। मैं कितने लोगों को जानता हूं जो आईटी में कर रहे हैं, घुसे हुए थे, अब बैठ के सीए कर रहे हैं, ये फोड़ वो फोड़े, क्योंकि वो निकल गए उस हवाबाजी से। यार तुम्हारे अंदर बहुत सारी साइड्स हैं, टू मेनी साइड्स टू योरसेल्फ, यू रियलाइज दैट एज अ कंप्लीट बीइंग। नुआंस है तुम्हारे अंदर भाई, तुम्हारी एग्जिस्टेंस को उसको एक चीज मत बनाओ, पहले तुम 100 चीजें हो। ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम तुम्हारे को जिंदगी में वो खुलेंगी, तुम जानोगे अपने आप को, मिलोगे तुम अपने आप से, और बहुत सारी चीजों को तुम्हें कोशिश करना पड़ेगा, अपने आप को ले जाना पड़ेगा मिलने के लिए। पहली चीज, अपने आप को थोड़ा सा होलिस्टिकली देखो, एज अ होल देखो, एज अ कॉम्प्लेक्स बीइंग देखो। दूसरा, अब प्रैक्टिकली अपने आप को देखना स्टार्ट करो। अगर ये नहीं निकला तो प्रैक्टिकल आंसर क्या है, दूसरी चीज क्या हो सकती है, दूसरे करियर क्या हो सकते हैं। अगर ये नहीं, मेरा मन नहीं लगता करने का, तो मे बी इसमें मैं हमेशा सब पार वे में ही परफॉर्म करूंगा। अगर मेरी मोटिवेशन आउट ऑफ 10 5 रहती है, तो भाई एनी डे मैं 6 7 8 9 10 वाले मोटिवेशन वालों से हारूंगा, मेरा मन ही नहीं है वो करने का। मे बी मुझे वो चीज ढूंढनी चाहिए जहां पे मैं मे बी 6 7 8 पे काम कर रहा हूं। सिंपल, 50 चीजें एग्जिस्ट करती हैं, मुंह मोड़ना सीखो चीजों से। प्रैक्टिकल रियलिटी प्रैक्टिकली ऐसे चलते हैं, प्रैक्टिकली चलो। क्या इंटरेस्ट आता है, क्या चीजें हैं जहां पे तुम्हारा दिल खुद से कहता है दिलचस्पी है, तुम्हारा दिल खुद से कहता है थोड़ा सा पढ़ते हैं खुद से। मे बी वो मोटिवेशन 7 हो गई ना आउट ऑफ 10। मे बी अगर उसमें जान डाल दिए होते तो भाई आउट ऑफ 7 काम कर रहे होते, मे बी बहुत आगे होते उस चीज में। मे बी कई रोड्स दुनिया की इतनी हार्ड है भी नहीं, जो कि तुमने आईटी की जो बना दी हमने इंडिया में, इतनी एक्सेप्शनली इम्पॉसिबली हार्ड रोड क्रिएट कर दिए टू अ पाथ जो इतना एक्सेप्शनल भी नहीं है। थिंक अबाउट दिस, इंजीनियरिंग ही कर रहे हो भाई, करोड़ों चीजें एक्सिस्ट कर रही हैं भाई दुनिया में, सारे बाकी चीजों के पास जिनका हो सकता है रिटर्न भी सिमिलर ही हो, वो इतने हार्ड भी नहीं है पाथ। ये पाथ हमने एक्सेप्शनली हार्ड क्यों पता नहीं कर रखा है, क्योंकि भगदौड़ी इतनी है सप्लाई डिमांड की वजह से, वो भी कल्चरली रूटेड है। तो ये भी समझो, थोड़ा सा प्रैक्टिकल बनाओ, प्रैक्टिकली दिमाग खोलो, प्रैक्टिकली चीजें देखना स्टार्ट करो। अपने आप को चक्कू मारना बंद करो, ये जो चक्कू मार रहे हो उसको यहाँ हाथ रखो, चक्कू को नीचे रखो, अब सोचना स्टार्ट करो, ये जो हो गया, मेरी जिंदगी बहुत कॉम्प्लेक्स है, मैं बहुत कॉम्प्लेक्स बीइंग हूं। तीसरा, प्रैक्टिकली स्पीकिंग, ओके नेक्स्ट चीज क्या हो सकती है मेरे, डेटा क्या कह रहा है, डेटा क्या कह रहा है, डेटा क्या कह रहा है, मोटिवेशन आउट ऑफ 10 इस चीज में कितनी है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग, यानी कि भाई समझ लीजिए नहीं मैं लेजी हूं, मेरे अंदर मोटिवेशन कम है, मे बी ये चीज मेरे लिए हमेशा थी ही नहीं कभी, इसलिए नेचुरली मेरे अंदर मोटिवेशन नहीं आती, नेचर डिक्टेट कर रहा है ये। सिमिलरली अगर मुझे इस चोटी पे पहुंचना है, इस चोटी पे पहुंचने के दूसरे रास्ते क्या एग्जिस्ट करते हैं, एक ही रास्ते को मैं इतना पकड़ के क्यों बैठा हूं, ऐसे अटैचमेंट, वरना पढ़ेंगे भगवत गीता, अबे डिटैचमेंट इस चीज में फॉलो करो ना, फिर लगाओ।
Yeah, it's gonna be something like this. I now. I need to see what I can.
और मेरे भाई क्या हालचाल, कैसे हो मेरी बहन, कितना काम करो, पहले नीचे कमेंट सेक्शन में लिखो। सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है ये, फाड़ते रहो फाड़ते रहो फाड़ते रहो, रुको नहीं। तुम्हारा धर्म होना चाहिए फाड़ना इस वक्त लाइफ में। 3 गोल रखो, 2 गोल रखो, जितने भी गोल रखो, लेकिन भाई रुको मत, काम करते रहो, आगे बढ़ते रहो। तुम्हारी जिंदगी सितारे लगाने हैं तुमको। इसको काम नहीं होता अटैक मोड उठाए भाई, बना है पूरा सिस्टम, और सिस्टम बनाएंगे उसके अंदर अभी और खतरनाक। जब तक तुम अपने गोल्स पूरे अचीव करके चिथड़ा ना उड़ा दो अपनी जिंदगी के, इंटेलेक्चुअल गोल से लेके शारीरिक गोल से लेके सक्सेस बेस्ड गोल को, हम रुकेंगे नहीं। यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम आई है भाई, भैया हम अपने पास्ट के बारे में सोचते रहते हैं, सोचते रहते हैं अपने पास्ट के बारे में। जब भी काम कर रहा होता है हम काम छोड़ के, क्योंकि कुर्सी में बैठना पड़ता है, सोचना पड़ता है। अपने साथ बैठे हैं अकेले, थोड़ी सी शांति क्रिएट करी, सोचने लग गए, ध्यान कर रहे हैं। कसम से अगर ये कर लिया होता, अगर वो कर लिया होता तो जिंदगी क्या होती। अरे हमने क्या कर लिया भाई, मैंने अपनी जिंदगी के साथ क्या कर लिया। 3 घंटे निकल गए, काम हम कुछ किया नहीं, चलो खाना खाने का टाइम हो गया। यहाँ पे पहले समझना पड़ेगा रूमिनेशन है क्या, साइकोलॉजिकली समझना पड़ेगा। रूमिनेशन एक प्रोसेस हो सकता है जो कि बहुत सारी चीजों का कल्मिनेशन है, कॉन्कॉक्शन है। घड़े में आपने सूप बनाया है जिसके रीजन हो सकता है बहुत सारे हों। पहला हो सकता है जनरली आपको एक चीज को लेकर रिग्रेट है, ठीक है, एक कंपोनेंट ये हो गया रिग्रेट कंपोनेंट। रिग्रेट कंपोनेंट अलाइव तब तक है जब तक आपने उसको सॉल्व नहीं किया या रिजॉल्व नहीं किया, यानी कि उस चीज के बारे में कोई रेजोल्यूशन नहीं है। जब भी तुम्हें वो चीज याद आती है तो दर्द एक्टिवेट हो जाता है। इमोशनल दर्द हो सकता है, फिजिकल दर्द हो सकता है। यानी कि जब वो नोड एक्टिवेट हुआ तो मेरे दिमाग में ये ख्याल नहीं आया कि ठीक है ये जो होना था वो हो गया, अब मैं उसके बारे में रो नहीं सकता, इसके बारे में कुछ और कर नहीं सकता, लेकिन मेरा कल जो है उसके बारे में करने की पूरी शक्ति है मेरे पास। पूरा एक संविधान है मेरे दिमाग में जो एग्जिस्ट करता है, जो मुझे डिक्टेट करता है कल मुझे कैसे जीतना है, आग लगानी है, कैसे फाड़ के हाथ में रख देना है, कैसे जो भी चाहता हूं मैं, जो भी मुझे प्राप्त करना है मैं प्राप्त करूंगा। ये एक रेजोल्यूशन हो गया। मैं एक एग्जांपल दे रहा हूं रेजोल्यूशन का। 50 तरह के रेजोल्यूशन एग्जिस्ट कर सकते हैं। रेजोल्यूशन होता है जहां पे जब चोट याद आई तो यहां दर्द उत्पन्न नहीं हुआ, रेजोल्यूशन एक्टिवेट हुआ। तो पहला कंपोनेंट हो गया रिग्रेट कंपोनेंट। रिग्रेट कंपोनेंट में दर्द एक्टिवेट हो रहा है, यानी कि रेजोल्यूशन रीच नहीं हुआ। तो ओवर थिंकिंग एक प्रोसेस बन जाता है मेंटल, क्योंकि आपकी बॉडी और आपका ब्रेन समझ लीजिए उसको दर्द नहीं चाहिए। तो बायोलॉजी क्या करेगी, आपके ब्रेन को चालू कर देगी कि भाई सोचो इसके बारे में, सोचो भाई, सोच सोच और खत्म कर इसको भाई, इसको रिजॉल्व कर। हमें दर्द पसंद नहीं, क्योंकि आने वाले टाइम में अगर तू इस दर्द को अपने दिल में रहेगा, वी आर हेडेड इन अ डायरेक्शन ऑफ पुअर हेल्थ। पुअर हेल्थ से हम डिप्रेशन में जा सकते हैं, हम लो मूड में रहते हैं, बॉडीली जो स्टेट है वो अच्छी नहीं है, खराब है, क्योंकि नेगेटिव स्टेट की वजह से बॉडी में फर्क पड़ता है, कॉर्टिसोल एक्टिवेशन होता है, बहुत सारी चीजें हैं। आप साइंस को आप छोड़ो, लेकिन आपको पता है अगर आप नेगेटिव मूड में रहते हो तो आपकी बॉडी पे फर्क पड़ता है उससे। तो आपकी बॉडी डिमांड क्या कर रही है, चच्चा इसको रिजॉल्व कर। अब इसको भी और गहराई से समझो। गाड़ी चल गई है तुम्हारी, अडैप्टिव रिस्पॉन्स होगा कि अब डेस्टिनेशन में पहुंचना है रेजोल्यूशन की तुम्हारे साथ। लेकिन यहाँ पे ये हो रहा है, बहुत सारे लोगों के साथ ये होता है, रूमिनेशन की शुरुआत इसीलिए हुई है क्योंकि बॉडी और माइंड चाहता है कि ये चीज सॉल्व हो, लेकिन वो थिंकिंग से रूमिनेशन तब बन गया जब गाड़ी चल तो गई लेकिन गाड़ी कभी डेस्टिनेशन में पहुंची नहीं है। यानी कि गाड़ी शुरू हुई, थिंकिंग शुरू हुई, लेकिन थिंकिंग प्रोसेस में कहीं कुछ गड़बड़ी है। तो प्रॉब्लम एरिया पहला ये है, आपका रिग्रेट दुख देता है, दुख को सॉल्व करने के लिए आपका ब्रेन थिंकिंग एक्टिवेट करता है, थिंकिंग की गाड़ी लेकिन रेजोल्यूशन में नहीं पहुंच रही है। आप कहीं कुछ चीजों पे या कुछ रस्तों में फंस जा रहे हो और आप वापस जाते रहते हो, जाते रहते हो, जाते रहते हो, 3 घंटे निकल जाते हैं, 4 घंटे निकल जाते हैं और आप वापस आ जाते हो और आपका मूड और खराब हो चुका होता है। सेकंड चीज क्या होती है इसके बाद, क्योंकि आपने टाइम वेस्ट किया, पहला दर्द जो आपने सोच के क्रिएट किया, प्लस उसके ऊपर आज जो दिन बर्बाद किया, अब उसकी वजह से और नेगेटिव मूड के परखच छोड़ गए। दूसरा प्रोसेस हो सकता है कि आप हार की वजह से, हो सकता है अपने चाइल्डहुड में आपके माता पिता ने आपसे क्या कहा है, ताने सुने हैं, क्या गालियां सुनी है, टीचर ने क्या आपको विश्वास दिलाया है, आपने अपने आप को खुद से इन सब चीजों को सुन के क्या विश्वास दिला दिया, जिसकी वजह से हो सकता है आपके दिमाग में कुछ कोर बिलीफ्स हैं। सीबीटी में इसको कोर बिलीफ कहेंगे, स्कीमा थेरेपी में इसको स्कीमास कहेंगे, मैल अडेप्टिव स्कीमास हो गए। आप अपने आप को ऐसे देखते हो अनकॉन्शियसली। अगर आपकी चोट जो आपको लगी है वो इतनी गहरी है कि भाई आपका हो सकता है कोर बिलीफ डेवलप होगा कि भाई मेरे से तो मैं नहीं जीत पाऊंगा, मैं हारता रहूंगा, मैं अंदर कहीं ना कहीं बिलीव करता हूं मैं डिजर्व ही नहीं करता, मैं लूजर ही हूं। तो पहली चीज ये, आप भीगी भीगी सी भावनाओं में महसूस करते हो, आपका अप्रेजल अपने प्रति ही काफी नेगेटिव रहता है। अगर आपसे कोई पूछे कोई हाइपोथेटिकल सिनेरियो में तू फोड़ देगा या तू हार जाएगा, तो आपका दिमाग कुल मिला के 70 to 80%, हो सकता है 60% इंक्लाइन करे यही चीज में कि नहीं मुझसे नहीं हो पाएगा, मैं हार ही जाऊंगा। ऑटोमेटिकली पहले ही आपका दिमाग वहां गया। जब आपका ये ऑटोमेटिक बिलीफ है लेजर से और ये अनकॉन्शियस है, सोचो तो फिर वो एक्शंस पे कितना ज्यादा भार डाल रहा होगा। आपको पता भी नहीं आपके कितने सारे एक्शंस गवर्न हो रहे हैं उस बिलीफ की वजह से, और वो एक्शंस सेल्फ डिफीटिंग एक्शंस हैं। वो आपको ही हराने के लिए बने हैं, क्योंकि आपका कोर बिलीफ है कि मैं हारूंगा, और ये सब अनकॉन्शियस में हो रहा है, जिससे कॉन्शियस एक्शंस भी ऐसे ही हैं। तो रूमिनेशन आपका दिमाग ऑटोमेटिकली कर रहा है अनकॉन्शियस